Hello, 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 and welcome, my dear viewers, in yet another match of also Cash Academy Season 3, round of 16. Today we have a match between awesomemacD against zeerooth, seed 23rd against seed 29th. So I think we're gonna see a close match. I'm Mario, and I'm gonna cast it for you today. So let's hope for a really good match. For now, first of all, we're gonna get with the warm-ups. Both of our players send them a few minutes before the match, so I'm not quite sure what warm-ups we're gonna have here. But yes, also I'm not sure why, but players are in the wrong spots. Team Red should be awesomemacD, and Team Blue it should be zeerooth. So they are switched. We would have to let our referee know about that. And let's hope he's gonna switch it. Okay, perfect. That's not a problem on the warm-ups, it's still fine. So don't worry about that. Honestly, I've checked stats of both our players, and what can I say? Both are really good on DT, so I can see a really good fight between those two players on this mode. Other things, awesomemacD had some issues, some problems with a little bit more techish maps on qualifiers, the worst seed on No Mode 2. While zeerooth got the worst seed on DT1, but on the other hand on DT2 he got 16th place, so yeah, quite high, I would say. So honestly, from awesomemacD we might see some ban on the No Mode. On zeerooth side, except No Mode, I would say maybe hidden. But we'll see, we'll just have to wait and see. First we have to play both of those warm-ups, and then it's gonna be all good. And yeah, we are playing the 6 points, so a little bit longer matches. And also it is a losers bracket match, so one of the players will say goodbye today. So yeah, there is a pressure on our players. But the winning player, that's not over for him for this week. He have a conditional match that he have to play in order to advance to the next round. So the winner of this match will have to play one more match during this week in order to qualify to quarterfinals. So a lot of matches that will be probably mostly happening on Sunday. Most of the conditional matches are on Sunday. Losers bracket is covered today, and tomorrow conditional matches and winner bracket. Now we have a little bit of a, maybe not a rush, but we're gonna have few matches in a row. Because in half an hour there's another match that will be starting. Actually even 2 matches, because right now on the... I'm not quite sure if it's on the other stream, but probably not. There's also happening the second match at the exact same time. It is a match between, let me check, NTTT GT against Sisena. I'm sorry if I mispronounced. So also quite interesting match. Okay, and that's the first warm-up. Quite close scores, 2 to 3 misses, that's almost like nothing. Okay, and now players should switch and it should be all done. After that we have one more warm-up, and this one is, if I recall correct, from awesomemacD. So first we have to wait for the players to ready up, and this warm-up is much shorter than the previous one. The previous one was 3 minutes and something, and this one is only 1 minute 55 seconds, so much shorter. So we'll faster get to the main point of the stream, which is rolling, buying and picking. Yes, okay, players are switching sides, and now everything gonna be correct. I really wonder how our players prepared for this match. I really hope they are prepared, because, you know, I love when we are seeing tiebreakers in the matches, so let's hope this match will go to the tiebreaker. And what is your prediction, guys? Let me know in the chat what you are thinking, how this match will gonna end it up. I think it's gonna end it up on a tiebreaker. Okay, slowly we are starting. We are only waiting for awesomemacD, probably Bancho issue. Yes, it was just Bancho. We love you, Bancho. Let's hope later on Bancho will work correctly and there will be no issue at all. I will just have to wait and see. Pure miss is coming out of the awesomemacD player. And as I said, potentially we're gonna see some bans on Nomad and Hidden. Most likely, because I don't think either of them gonna ban DT. Both are quite good on it, so it would be quite weird if you would see some bans on it. Okay, less than half of the map left, and we'll be starting the main part of the match. Meantime, I still don't have a MP link from the other match. Probably they're also playing the warm-up, so yeah, neither of the matches started yet. Oh, actually, the other player, NTTGT, I believe, is not present in the lobby. So we'll just have to wait for him, because, yeah, if he's not gonna show up in 10 minutes, he's gonna be win by default. He still have few minutes, actually 3 minutes. But nevertheless, let's jump into the rolls, bans and picks. Let's wait only for a shot. Yes! And awesomemacD is winning roll by 16 points. Oh, sorry, it was zeerooth. Zeerooth won by 16 points and they chose to pick first. And yeah, we are seeing, as I kinda predicted from awesomemacD, ban on Nomad. It is Nomad 1, which is quite interesting. I would rather suggest Nomad 2 just by judging on the qualifier results. And from zeerooth, this is DT2. Okay, on some DTs, zeerooth have problems, because he had quite low seed on DT1 and qualifiers, but on DT2 he had much better one. So yeah, let's see what he's gonna pick first. And he's going for normal 2, so probably he checked the qualifier results for his opponents, and he knows that he can just struggle on normal 2s. Interesting. Okay, let's wait for our players to ready up. It is quite a short map, but so that only means every single miss will count. But yeah, we are seeing good luck have fun on the chat, and that means we are slowly starting the first map of this match. Let's see how it goes. It is the first pick from zeerooth, so potentially he should be prepared for this one and perform very well on it. Just 2 minutes, so as I said, every miss gonna count, and yeah, let's see who's gonna miss less, or maybe we're gonna see a double FC, who knows. Map starts rather slowly, so I doubted that we're gonna see some misses, and actually misses right in the intro. And yeah, awesomemacD had a much better spinner, by 400 points in the lead right at the beginning of the map. On the other hand, both of the players are holding to that assess. Let's see who's gonna hold a little longer. So whoever gonna miss first is gonna decide the map actually. Because for now, they're looking really solid. I would hate to say it if that the only difference would be from those a few bananas right at the beginning of the map. And for now, both are looking awesome on it. Still 2 double S's. Halfway point, we already crossed the halfway point of the map. The score difference is still 400 points. 1/3 of the map, now zeerooth have a chance to... Unfortunately for zeerooth, awesomemacD had a really good spinner, and now the lead is 1.4k in favor of awesomemacD. There's only 1/4 of the map left, they are still holding to number C. zeerooth dropped a little bit of accuracy, but still holds to that combo. If awesomemacD would drop even 1/3, that would be enough in order to bring the score to his favor. But for now, if it's gonna stay like this and we're gonna see the double FC, that means that awesomemacD would get a breakpoint. And zeerooth is the first one who is missing, so we are not gonna see a double FC. It is only an assess from awesomemacD, and that is the first breakpoint, and the lead is 1-0 for MacD. Interesting, that was a super close map. Not gonna lie, it's gonna be a close match, I think. Now let's see how awesomemacD gonna respond to it. Now he have a chance to consolidate that breakpoint and get the lead 2-0 for himself. But first, he have to think about his pick. He's taking his time, and it is HD1. Interesting pick. It is a banger, not gonna lie. Until it's done. Rule 2, hold your ground and stay and fight and never run. Rule 3, represent and put your city on the map. Rule 4, get that paper pot and watch it as a okay, and I see that the other players show up for a lobby, so the other match gonna happen, I think. Just 1 minute before the time run us out. Showed up. Interesting. But here in this match we are waiting for the players to ready up, and we will be able to start another quite short map, only 2 minutes and 12 seconds, so again, every single miss is gonna count quite much. And yeah, we are seeing with like a final chat, and that means we are starting the second map of this match. If awesomemacD would be able to get that to consolidate the breakpoint, that's gonna be a really comfortable situation for him. And right at the beginning of the map, we are already seeing that zeerooth is not feeling comfortable on this one. But wait, what's going on? awesomemacD is trading an eerie miss from zeerooth, and now zeerooth have a chance to bring it into his side because he has an advantage in the combo department. Interesting. Unfortunately, he is missing, but actually awesomemacD is trading a miss, but yeah, they are both trading those misses. I think it's gonna be much closer map than it was. Okay, maybe it's not gonna be closer than the normal 2, which was for most of the time 400-point difference. But for now, zeerooth is in the lead, especially that awesomemacD misses right now. I think this hidden 1 pick was a little bit of a mispick. Yeah, Yugura, not Yuruga. I also thought that it's gonna be a double SS on number 2. But for now we have 1/3 of the map left, zeerooth is missing. And now, combo is on the side of awesomemacD, so he have a chance to bring it back. If zeerooth misses even once, the score gonna flip. And he's missing, there's a chance for awesomemacD to take this point. And he have everything that he needs. Yeah, I'm really sorry for that small mistake while saying your name. I'm really sorry for that. But back to the match. That miss, I think that's gonna seal the deal, and awesomemacD gonna take this point and consolidate that breakpoint and get a lead 2-0. Really solid performance from both of the players. The score difference is, in fact, 147k point, but still, for most of the map it was looking really close. Unfortunately for zeerooth, he collapsed at the end of the map, and that was the game changer. Now let's see how zeerooth gonna respond to this unfortunate map. And he's choosing to pick Hard Rock 1. Okay, quite interesting pick. And again, it is even a shorter map than the previous 2. It is only 1 minute and 53 seconds, so here, every base is gonna count even more than on the previous map. And I wonder if we're gonna see any player taking HD as a preference mod. That would be quite interesting to see, especially that they just played hidden, so who knows. They both did quite okay if it goes to HR. Quite close sitting on it, I would say. So it might be a close fight on it as well. Okay, and we are starting. So far, no one picked hidden, so I also respect that. On the other hand, they are both holding us an SS right at the beginning of the map, so good start for both of the players. Let's see who's gonna miss first or drop an accuracy. So far, the score is dead even, it is a tie in the score. I doubt that we're gonna see a double SS and just tie. It's so rare in any tournament match to see a tie on a map. But we have bananas, and there's tie after the bananas as well. Oh, but there's a big miss from zeerooth. Yeah, that's really unfortunate, and especially that awesomemacD is still holding to the SS and getting a huge lead. And as I said, this map is really short. There's only 1/3 of the map left, and the score difference is already 50,000 points. If awesomemacD would miss now, zeerooth would still have a chance to bring it back, but if it's not gonna happen in the next 5 seconds, I think there would be no chance in order to bring it back for zeerooth's side. Yeah, I think that map is already over. Now the only question that remains is, are we gonna see an SS from awesomemacD on the Hard Rock 1? Last few seconds, and I think we're gonna see an SS. No! I'm so sorry, awesomemacD. I just cursed you right on last 2 notes. Oh my god, so close to having an SS. It is though that 1 million points, but it is not an SS, it is 1 miss. But on the other hand, zeerooth, you did also great. That was a really great score. But unfortunately, what you're doing when your player, when your opponent is doing just an SS for 99.9% of the map. Or your curse strikes again. Yeah, I'm really sorry for that. And now, awesomemacD have a chance to consolidate another breakpoint and get a lead 4-0. And let's see if he's gonna be able to make it. Okay, and we are finally seeing a DT1 pick. Both are extremely good on DTs. So, I hope it's gonna be a close fight. And I doubted that they're gonna pick Hidden as a preference mode. But who knows, who knows. Okay, and we are seeing good luck and fun on the chat, and that means we are starting this 4th map of the match. Okay, and we are starting. No one took Hidden as a preference mode. As I said, yeah, I highly doubt that they would do that. They both seems okay on the Hidden, but yeah. It's not that they really love it. But, okay, I was about to say that both are holding quite strong to that SS, but this is the first map that we are seeing that both are actually quite struggling in order to hold that accuracy. And awesomemacD actually holds it a little bit lower. Now that it's got in the tie, because zeerooth also dropped a few droplets. And that's gonna be quite interesting. And awesomemacD is actually the first one who's dropping, and now zeerooth, first time in this match, have a quite solid lead. 45k, and he's unfortunately missing. But there's still a lot of map left. There's still a chance for awesomemacD to bring it back to his side. And especially that it was his pick, so yeah, maybe we're gonna see a breakpoint, but unfortunately zeerooth is missing again. That's not gonna help him. There's still half of the map left, and this is 45k only. There's still time to bring it to the other side. The score still may flip. if awesomemacD would hold the combo till the end of the map and Zeerooth would miss like even once, that might be over then. But still, there's only 1/3 of the map left. The score is on the side of Zeerooth, so let's see, let's see. One miss might change everything. And Zeerooth is missing. Is there enough time to bring it back? I think there's gonna be enough time if awesomemacD gonna hold that combo. 7k, and now they're gonna see that awesomemacD is holding that combo. Maybe that stress and nerves would have an impact and he will miss or nothing, but for now he's still holding strong. 1k and he's flipping. There's only few seconds left. Are we gonna see awesome comeback on this map from awesomemacD? I think that's gonna be over. 30k. Even if awesomemacD would miss now, there's not enough time. That means that is consolidated breakpoint, and MacD is getting a 4th point on the board. It was close for Zeerooth, but really unfortunate timing for misses. He even got less misses than awesomemacD, but unfortunately it was not enough. He had 100 less combo than he. So it is really unfortunate. Now let's see what next map. Dodge the beat. Okay, quite interesting pick. Special mode 1. Let's call it like that. Dodge the beat. It is so rare to see a dodge the beat map in a also catch tournament. But on the other hand, it is so interesting. Actually, that's the first time in a tournament that I'm seeing dodge the beat that is actually in a map pool. And the thing is, the lower score is winning. So your objective here is to just, dodge the beat. You just have to dodge more than your opponent. So whoever gets less score is winner here. Okay. So far, perfect score from both the players. Probably is gonna change soon. Okay, for now, no problems from either of the sides. They are dodging it perfectly. Patterns are getting more and more tight, so it's gonna be tougher and tougher to get that perfect 0-0-0 accuracy. Even the spinner might be actually game changer and decide the map. If someone's gonna grab even one banana more than your opponent, it's over. Or maybe we're gonna see a tie on this one. That would be quite interesting. Halfway through, they're still holding perfect double S. In reverse, but yeah. Also, I would like to see a tie on the map, especially like this. Okay, there's less than quarter of a map left and they are still holding to the perfect score. And, oh, but Zeerooth actually grabbed something. He probably grabbed a banana. That means awesomemacD is in a lead. But the map is not over. There's still a chance to grab something, and the one who's grabbing it is Zeerooth. That unfortunately means that is another breakpoint for awesomemacD, who got perfect score on this map. Zeerooth got exactly one fruit, one circle, and few bananas. So unfortunate. And it is a match point for awesomemacD. One more map and he's done. He is winning and advancing to the next stage of this week. And on the other match, we have NTTT GT is winning 1-0 against Cicina. Let's see what pick we have. It is hidden too. Quite interesting. Another short map, 2 minutes and 11 seconds, so as always, every single miss is gonna count quite much. Okay, and we are starting potentially the last map of this match. Zeerooth is now in a really bad position. He would have to get... Actually, he would have to do a reverse sweep in order to bring it to the tiebreaker. And unfortunately, he's the first one who's missing. It is kinda traded by awesomemacD right at the beginning of the map, but still... it's not looking good. The score difference is almost non-existing up to this point, but Zeerooth is actually missing and giving a chance to awesomemacD to close this match 6-0. But now he actually have a more combo, so he have the advantage and he will start to bring the score to his side as long as he holds the combo. The difference is around 12,000 points and the score and the combo difference is around 40. But awesomemacD is actually missing it first, and now Zeerooth that is on 200 plus combo have that combo cap. He have an advantage, and he is dragging the score back to his side and extending the lead already to almost 60k in an instance. And there's only 1/3 of the map left, and he's in a lead. He have a chance to start his comeback. Let's see. And but Zeerooth is also missing, trading that miss from awesomemacD, but I think there would be not enough time to bring it back. They both don't have any combo, so I think this is gonna be a break point, and Zeerooth gonna get his first point on the board, and we start his comeback. And that's how it is. A really similar miscount, but much better combo from Zeerooth. That's why he get that point, and it is not 6-0, but 6-1. So at least it is not the sweep, so that's good. Okay, let's see how is Zeerooth gonna respond to this, and he's going into HR2. Quite interesting pick, especially as he lost previous HR. Oh, interesting. But yeah, let's see. And in the meantime, let's check how the other match is going. Let me check the MP link from the other match. It is 2-0 for NTT GT. And here we are saying good luck, have fun on the chat, and that means, again, we are starting potentially the last map of this match. Okay, we are seeing already quite a few droplets that Zero dropped. He got down below 99% accuracy, now he's rebuilding it, but on the other hand, awesomemacD is holding on perfect SS. But maybe, who knows, even one miss might be crucial in this situation. Score difference is almost non-existent, and they're trading the miss on this wide jump. And now they're gonna see that the score difference is 494 points, which is actually non-existing at all. It's nothing. So basically, we start over again, but much less map left. Accuracy is on the side of the awesomemacD. And only because of that accuracy, there's that difference. It's scored by 494 points. Because the combo is the same, the miss was in the same spot, but the accuracy is the deciding factor. And there's only halfway of the map left, so it's gonna get close. And again, they're missing on the same pattern and same jump. So interesting, not gonna lie. It's like one keyboard connected to both of the players. They are missing on the same jumps. Yeah, exactly. It is just a HR convert. We could expect that kind of a thing. And there is only 1/4 of the map left, quarter of the map left, and they are still holding the same combo. Accuracy is the only difference. The score difference is still 400 points. I hope we're not gonna see this match ended in that style. They are still holding. There's few seconds of the map left. The difference is 400 points. Come on, someone miss. It's gonna be super devastating for a person who's gonna lose this. Oh my god, they are still holding. What are you doing, guys? And spin to win. Who's gonna spin better? And so far, it is awesomemacD who spin better and got 400 additional points and wins this map by 895 points. And that means he's getting 6 points on the board and wins this match. 6-1. It was not a sweep. Zeerooth put an awesome fight, but there can be only one winner. And it is awesomemacD. So, congratulations to awesomemacD of winning this match and advancing to maybe not quarterfinals, but because you still have to play one more match that will happen tomorrow. Because, yeah, from this round on, we have a conditional matches in the losers bracket. And for Zeerooth, you did great. You had a really good run in a winners bracket, in a losers bracket. You are improving really fast, so I really hope to see you again in the next tournaments here on the Discord. And like this. And awesomemacD, again, congratulations and be prepared for the next match tomorrow. Now, you're not gonna see probably a tiebreaker showcase because we are having another match that is happening right now, which actually should start at like 8 minutes ago. So, between Koda Gaming and Zezdopolka. I believe it was this one. Okay, and here we are. Koda Gambira. Koda Gambira, I will be referring to Koda, Koda, and Zesh do Polka. Okay, they just started. They're just on a roll and bun phase, so we didn't miss anything. But I believe there's also one more match that is happening exactly at the same time. It is It's Ray versus zeerooth. Also quite close match. And in the meanwhile, Koda is banning DT3. Let's see what we're gonna see from Zesh do Polka. Zesh do Polka is seed 30 and had the worst seeding on a Nomad 1 and the best on HR1. So maybe some nomads? Question mark? We will see. And it is DT1, which is quite interesting, not gonna lie. Didn't expect that we're gonna see a 2 DT bans. And on the other hand, Koda is seed 41st. And the best seeding I had on Nomad 3 and the worst one on DT2. So it is kind of obvious that we're gonna see that DT ban. And now the first pick goes to Zesh do Polka. So let's see what he's gonna pick first. And it is Nomad 4. On the other hand, let me check how the other match is going. Entity GT is winning so far 3-0. Also gonna open an MP link from the other match as well. Actually, sorry, it is already 4. Oh no, it is 3-0 and there was a tie on the Dodge the Beat map. So yeah, they will have to replay it. And the other match that zeerooth was playing, and It's Ray, is HR2 being picked. So 3 matches at once, casting by me. So let's go. Unfortunately, we can only have one stream at this time, so I'll be just from time to time saying how the other matches are going. So if someone is interested, you can always check the MP links and always be able to see the scores live. Yes, my dear Yoruga. That's how it is. Oreo and Joy can do everything. Okay, and in the meantime we are waiting for players to ready up a little bit, so yeah. I see the command for a caster is not working. For those who don't know, I'm Oreo. Pleasure to meet you all. And yeah, we are starting the first map of this match. 1 minute and 51 seconds of this Nomad 4. Let's see how our players will perform. Just on the paper, Zesh do Polka is supposed to be better. But just by looking at all those misses, I'm not quite sure if I can say this. But yeah, we are seeing a lot of misses right at the beginning of the map. Koda missed a little bit more and dropped the accuracy below an S rank, slowly now rebuilding it. But it is just the beginning of the map. On the other side, Zesh do Polka also missed quite much, and yeah, I didn't expect that kind of a performance from both of the players. But so far, we are almost at the halfway point of the map, and the difference is 27,000 points for Zesh do Polka. And what was that, a miss? Miss on the air. I think Zeshtopolka kinda zoom out on that spinner. Now Koda is actually in a lead on that first pick from Zeshtopolka. What's going on here? Zeshtopolka, you have to focus. But now that's a really unfortunate miss from Koda. Right before the spinner, but Zeshtopolka is trading it, so the lead gonna stay. Whoa, 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 what's going on? Both the players are kinda standing in a place. That's interesting. But I think there's not gonna be enough time in order to bring it for Zeshtopolka, especially that Koda is still having a better combo. And ladies and gentlemen, that means Koda is getting a first breakpoint of this match and have a lead 1-0. That's an interesting start of a match. Didn't expect it at all. Okay, and in the other match, NTTT GT loses. Dodge the beat to replay, and Cisna is getting the first point, and it is 3-1 for NTTT GT. On the other match, Zarumu is also getting the first point on the board, winning HR2 by 250,000 points. So quite solid lead, I would say. Okay, and Koda is instantly picking Hidden One, which is such a banger. So let's see how they're gonna perform on this one. For now, we are waiting for them to ready up. The other match, let me check. Okay, no changes at all. They are playing their maps, so we are just waiting for any update. Okay, here we are starting this map, Hidden One, picked by Koda. So potentially, Koda should perform better on it. Especially that it's your first pick, and most of the times when you are just in a match, your first pick is your strongest pick. But that was not the case from Zeshtopolka. But yeah, Koda is looking much more confident on this one. Okay, never mind, sorry for the curse. Both are trading the misses, the accuracy is quite low, 96% on the both sides, and there's a small lead for Koda by around 3,000 points. But combo is on the side of Zeshtopolka, and that's why the score also flips onto his side, and the caster curse is striking again, and Zeshtopolka is missing actually nothing because it's hidden. Yeah, you don't even see what you are missing on. But yeah, Koda actually is trading that miss, but the combo is almost equal, so the score gonna stay dead even. Okay, never mind. Zeshtopolka missed again, and that means Koda is gonna build some lead. For now, it is 25k. It's kinda going back into the favor of Zeshtopolka, especially that the Koda missed. But yeah, just by looking that both of the players are trading those misses left and right, I don't think that's gonna be enough, and it's gonna be quite close to the map. One third of the map left, and Koda is in lead of the combo, and now the score gonna rise. It is already 50k, and there's another miss from Zeshtopolka, and on the other side Koda is building that combo 130 and still going. Okay, never mind, I'm really sorry for that, but yeah. I think 60k and no one have combo, less than quarter of the map left. It might be a consolidated breakpoint and the second point on the board for Koda. Unless we're gonna see a lot of misses from Koda. It's getting close. Okay. They're both missing, so I'm not quite sure. Okay, with that miss from Zeshtopolka, I think that's gonna seal the deal, and it is gonna be a consolidated breakpoint. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, that is consolidated breakpoint, a 2-0 lead for Koda. Similar miscount, but better combo on the side of Koda. But that doesn't mean that Zeszlo Polka made a bad score. No, both scores were good. And on the other match, on DT, Zeerooth is winning again by 184 points and getting the second point on the board. So that means the lead is 2-0 for him. And in the other match, they are playing currently DT1. So let's see how it's gonna go. And in this match, we are having a Noma 2 being picked, which is not gonna happen because there's a no double pick rule. So Zeszlo Polka is forced to pick other mode. Either it is hidden, HR, DT, or multimode. One of those he has to pick. And it is HR2. Quite interesting of a pick. Let's see how it's gonna pay, if it's gonna pay off or not. It is quite long pick, and as we saw in the previous map, yeah, those jumps on the converts are quite painful. So let's hope this time players gonna be able to hit them. Okay, we are waiting for players to really up and we'll be able to start this map. Players forgot about the modes. Koda forgot that we are playing HR, so it's okay, it's okay. There's a free mode rule on HR because you are allowed to pick hidden, so you have to pick HR on your own. Okay, and we are starting that Hard Rock 2, the third map of the match, and let's see how this one will go. If Zeszlo Polka would lose another breakpoint, that actually gonna put him in a quite a tough spot. It's never good to be down 3 points at the beginning of a match. So far, both are holding to that SS. So let's see for how long we're gonna be able to see a double SS. The map is quite long, 3 minutes and 9 seconds, so there's a lot of places you can miss on. And the longer you're gonna hold the combo, the higher it's gonna get, the more stress you're gonna get. So let's see how well our players are doing with the stress. But here we are, another miss. Double miss on the same jump that it was in the previous match, in the previous stream. This map is so difficult to hit those jumps. It is a harder convert, so this, yeah, it is convert, so what can I say? That's how it is with the converts. You just have to memorize this kind of thing. But now there's a difference. Zeszlo Polka is in the lead because of the accuracy. Are we gonna see another Another scenario that it was just like in the previous match. No, because Koda is missing and Zesh the Polka is holding to that combo, and that means he's gonna be able to build some combo and score advantage. And Zesh the Polka also missed, and now the combo is exactly the same, but there's 1/3 of the map left. And score difference is 16,000 points. There is still chance for Koda to get a point, but it is still pick from Zesh the Polka. So basically, he should win this. I will see, even one miss might be crucial. If Zesh the Polka would miss, Koda will have a chance to bring the score back to his side. Especially that he have a combo. They are both approaching the 200 combo and now they are on it, so this max score bonus is on both sides. But Koda is missing on actually nothing, and that means it's gonna seal the deal. Even if Zesh the Polka would miss right now, there would be not enough map to build the combo in order to bring the score back to the side of Koda. And that means that's the first point on the board for Zesh the Polka, and it is 1-2. Let's see now how Koda is gonna respond to this. On the other match, Entity GT got a 5th point on DT1, and it is 5-1 for him. On the other match, Zarumu lost Dodge the Bit. Oh, sorry, he won Dodge the Bit, and it is 3-0 for him. And here Koda instantly is picking Nomad 2. Okay. Actually, Zesh the Polka wanted to pick this map, and when you saw it and now you are picking Nomad 2, I'm not sure if it's not gonna be a mispick. It is quite short map, only 2 minutes long, so we'll see. But yeah, I'm not quite sure if it's the correct pick, especially that, as I said, Zesh the Polka wanted to pick it in the previous picking phase. Maybe you should go for something else, or maybe you are so prepared that even if you would pick, you would get a better breakpoint on it, but then, yeah, you could know that he's gonna pick it as the next pick, so you could go for something else and get a breakpoint on it. Interesting. Let's see how our players will perform on this one. The beginning of that map, the intro section, is quite easy and slow. In a few seconds the map will start. Okay, slightly better spinner for Zesh the Polka. And yeah, here we are, first quarter of the map, no misses. The only difference is that the Zesh the Polka dropped a little bit of accuracy. But they are both holding to that FC. Koda is holding to that SS also. That's the difference, 200 point difference because of the spinner and accuracy difference. It's almost non-existing difference, if I'm being honest. But what it is a miss from Zesh the Polka, so now Koda have everything that he needs in order to secure the lead in this point, in this map. There's only 1/3 of the map left, and the lead is already by 80,000 points. That's quite a huge lead. And I think even if Koda would miss right now, right here, there would be not enough map left in order to bring it back to the side of Zesh the Polka. That means it is a secured point for Koda, and the lead is 3-1 for him. Even with those misses, now Zezda Polka is missing, and it's over. 3-1 for Koda. Let's see how Zezda Polka is gonna respond to this one. And in the meantime, let's check the other match. And NTTT GT, who is winning on Hard Rock 1 by 350 points and wins the match 6-1. Congratulations to him for advancing into the conditional match. Good luck on that. And Cicina, really great performance. You did well. But unfortunately, that's the end of your journey for now, in the Catch Academy Season 3. Thank you for participating, and I hope that we're gonna see you around, and that we'll be able to see you on the Discord, on the Twitch, and that we will be still practicing some maps in order to improve more. Thank you. On the other match, It's Ray actually was able to get a point on Hidden 2, and for now it is 3-1 for Sarumo. And let's go back to this one, and we will be seeing Nomad 1. Another quite long map, 3 minutes and 18 seconds. So yeah, in a previous match it was banned if I recall correctly, so it's nice to see it. Let's just now wait for a place to ready up. Okay, never mind, it was just a bunch. So we are starting this 5th map of a match. It was picked by Zezda Polka, so we'll see what he's cooking there. I wish I found some better sounds no one's ever heard. I wish I had a better voice and sang some better words. I wish I found some chords in an order that is new. I wish I didn't. No early misses, both are holding quite strong right at the beginning of the map, but yeah, it is just the beginning of the map, and those early misses not gonna mean that much. And there's the first miss from Koda. That only means that Zezda Polka will get a small combo and score advantage at the beginning of the map. Let's see for how long. So far, actually Zezda Polka missed, and Koda have everything that he needs in order to bring it back to his side, and he's bringing it back. And the difference is 14,000 points in the first third of a map. 200 plus combo on the side of Koda, looks really comfortable on this one. And slowly we are approaching the halfway point of the map. And the lead is going up to 330,000 points. And it's gonna stay around this level because Zezda Polka is also getting the 200 plus combo. That means that he will get 100% of the score. Koda is actually missing under dashing here a little bit, but Zezda Polka is also trading a miss. That means the score is gonna stay dead, even it's gonna even extend into Koda side. Because Koda have like 20 combo more than Zezda Polka. And there's only 1/3 of the map left. It's looking kinda green for Zezda Polka. We'll see. That's gonna be quite interesting. Ending of the map. But there's another miss from him and traded by the Koda. So now the combo difference is 10, but that's not gonna be enough in order to bring the score back to favor of Zezda Polka. That looks like another breakpoint for Koda. Yes, there was a double ban on DT. Both players banned DT 1 and 2. And there's actually miss from Koda, and Zerzdo Polka is holding a combo. Is there enough time to bring it back? I don't think there's enough time, but there's a miss from Koda, and that means there is enough time. If there would be no miss like this, it would stay on his side, but Zerzdo Polka is able to get it back to his side, and that's the second point on the board, and he's still in the game. 2-3 for Koda. That was a really close map. And Koda is immediately responding with no more hidden 2, sorry. Let's see how our players would perform. It is a close match, not gonna lie. Let's also see how the other match is going. Zarumi got the 4th point on the board, so it is a 4-1 for him. So let's wait for the players to ready up, and we'll be able to start this hidden 2, which is 2 minutes and 11 seconds long. Yeah, so a little bit on the short side. That's every single physical account of quite much. It is a short map, let's be honest. Okay, and we are starting this map. Let's see. Okay, and there's a huge accuracy drop from Zerzdo Polka right at the start of the map. Probably he missed those first few notes, but there's a trade actually. Now Koda having much worse accuracy. What's going on here? Koda is struggling quite much to get any combo and drop below A rank. On the other hand, Zerzdo Polka is also struggling, but struggling a little bit less than Koda. And it's looking really good for Zerzdo Polka and kinda grim for Koda. I see, she's not good on hidden, so I wonder why she picked hidden in the first place. Quite interesting. Zerzdo Polka on the other hand built up a really good combo. He missed actually right now, but it is already 100,000 point difference. And now they're gonna say that there's a huge gap between them. There's only 1/3 of the map left. I think this map is already over. Gamble. I see. Yeah, it might be like that. And actually that is a breakpoint. Zerzdo Polka is getting the 3rd point on the board, and it is a tie, 3-3. Are we gonna see a tiebreaker on this one? Who knows? But I hope for it. And there's an immediate. He immediately picks Hard Rock 1. Quite interesting. It is a really short map, only 1 minute 53 seconds. Okay, yeah, he previously picked also Hard Rock. And yeah, let's see. On the other hand, let me check the other match as well. It's Ray also was able to get a point by 48,000 points, and now it is 4-2 for Zarumu. And now they are playing No Mod 4. And we are starting. 7th map of this match. No early drops. Quite easy start of this map. Both players are holding to the SS. Let's see for how long they're gonna be able to do it. And there's the first one who's missing it. It is a Coda. And also worth to mention, all the matches that I'm talking about on this stream are in a losers bracket, so one of the players is saying goodbye. And we'll have to end up this journey in this tournament. And as I said, map is so short that we are already almost on the halfway point, and Zeszto Polka is still holding to that SS. Quite solid performance. On the other hand, Coda unfortunately is growing another miss. That's quite unfortunate. Actually, Zeszto Polka is trailing, but the score difference is already 150k points difference. So it is a really huge gap between those players. Especially with another miss from Coda, I think that might even seal the deal. Especially that there's no combo and there's only quarter of the map left. And I think, yeah, even with that miss now, it's sealing the deal even more. And that only means that it is a 4th point and consolidated breakpoint for Zeszto Polka, and that's the first time in this match that he is in the lead. And it is 4-3 for him. Let's now see how Coda is actually gonna respond to this one. She lost Hidden 2, so she can go back to no mod, DT, or special modes. And on the other match, Zarumu won No Mod 4. And it is 5-2 for him. And Coda is actually going for No Mod 3. Quite solid pick. There's not a lot of picks left open, so yeah, we are at the end of the match already. Which is also quite good, because in 15 minutes we're gonna have one more match that will be happening, which is also gonna be streamed by us. We're now waiting for the players to ready up, and we'll be starting. This is a quite long map, 3 minutes and 51 seconds, so yeah, one of the longest maps that we have in the pool. No, Zeszdo Polka. It's first to 6. And we are starting. Let's see how our players will perform. Okay, we are seeing already both players are dropping a lot of accuracy. And actually it's the... yeah, they have the tie in accuracy, so that means... yeah, there's no score difference between those players. They're still holding the same thing, but Zeszdo Polka is the first one who's missing. That's quite interesting. Koda is still holding to that FC. And now building a little bit of an advantage in the score department. And Zeszdo Polka is actually missing again and again. That's a really good spot to be in for Koda. Especially because you're winning this bit, still gives you an opportunity in order to bring it as a tiebreaker. But now Koda is actually missing. The Castle Curse is striking again. But Zeszdo Polka have not that much combo in order to bring it back so fast. So you need more misses from Koda in order to bring it back to his side. So let's see. For now, both of the players are recovering really well. Zeszdo Polka actually managed to get to that 200 combo and now have the max score bonus. On the other hand, Koda is also getting there, already got there. So whoever missed first will kinda secure the lead. But for now, they're both looking really good on this one. The accuracy is still on the side of Zeszdo Polka by around 0.1%. 0.10 actually, yeah. 20k difference between those players and there's less than half of the map left. Oh, that's gonna get tense. The nerves gonna start to kick in. I highly doubt that we're not gonna see more misses on this map. But who knows, maybe. Everything is possible after all. And one last quarter of the map left. 21,000 point difference. They have a tie in the accuracy department because Zeszdo Polka also missed a little bit of droplets. And it's gonna be tense. And now they're gonna see that the difference is so small, so slim, that both can actually win it if the other one would miss. Now the nerves and the stress gonna be really high, and let's see who's gonna just perform better under the pressure. And that is Koda. Koda is holding the combo and Zeszdo Polka is missing on that jump after the break. And that means it is a point for Koda, and that means it is another tie 4-4. We are still in the game, 2 maps left to decide. Dodge the beat being played. 1 minute and 56 seconds to decide. It is gonna be the last map being picked from Zesh the Polka. So it's gonna be quite interesting. On the other match, in the meantime that our players are starting, it's Ray managed to get another point, and now it is 5-3 for Zarumu. And now they're playing DT2. So, yeah, potentially that's gonna be the last map of that match that is happening in the background. But I will let you know whenever we're gonna get a score. For now, our players are doing great at the beginning of this map. They are holding to that perfect 0 accuracy and 0 score. Let's see for how long. Even one banana might be too much and might decide the map. But yeah, map is so short. And we have already the results of the other match. Zarumu is winning the 6th point, and that DT2 was the deciding map. That means Zarumu is advancing to conditional match that will happen tomorrow. And for its Ray, it's unfortunately over. Thank you for participating in this tournament. You did great. And I hope that we're gonna be able to see you around. And good luck with the next tournaments. And yeah, I hope you're gonna play more maps from the Catch Academy Season 3 in order to practice and improve. And back to this match. For now, it's a tie, 0-0. Let's see for how long. No banana being picked. Okay. The map is almost over. And Zesh the Polka is actually getting banana. Actually, Koda also grabbed one, but Zesh the Polka grabbed another one, and that means it is a breakpoint. Koda is getting into the lead 5-4. Now she only needs one more point in order to win this match. That's interesting. And now it's her pick. So she have a chance to consolidate that breakpoint and win the match. But if Zesh the Polka will manage to get a breakpoint on this one, we will see a tiebreaker. Which I'm really hoping for. Yes, Zarumu, it is a close match, and also congratulations on winning your match. And we are seeing the other multimod being picked, which is low AR in this one, in this round. Let's wait for the players to ready up and to be able to start this potentially the last map of the match. We are seeing good luck in the chat, and yeah, we are starting. And I already see on the chat on the Twitch that people are saying TB hype. We'll see. 2 minutes and 3 seconds to decide if we're gonna see a tiebreaker or not. And now, okay, we are seeing a lot of misses from both of our players. They're already below 90% of accuracy. So really a rough start for both of our players. I don't know, Zarumu, we'll see. For now, Koda has actually managed to build some good combo and get back to that A rank. Meanwhile, Zesh the Polka is missing left and right and still below A rank, and this combo score gap is 60k in favor of Koda. It looks really good for her. This map is so short, so building that kind of advantage early on is quite crucial. 87,000 points, halfway of the map left, and now they were able to see on it on that break. Okay, 1/3 of the map left. Koda is already on an S rank. Meanwhile, Zeerooth was able to get to that high A rank, but what was that miss? This quarter of the map left only, and Koda is still holding to a massive 400 combo. Meanwhile, Zeerooth is losing a lot of accuracy and getting a lot of misses. I think that might have sealed the deal. I think we're not gonna see a tiebreaker, and that means it is a consolidated breakpoint for Koda, and on the other hand, it is also a match point. She is winning this match with what a style. 300,000 point difference on the last pick. That's a really dominant performance from her. And ladies and gentlemen, Koda is winning and advancing to the conditional match that will happen tomorrow. And it is also an upset. Koda was the lower seed in this match. So also congratulations to her. You did a really good job. And good luck on the next matches. And for Zeerooth, you put a really good fight. That was a really great match, and it was so close to get into the tiebreaker. But unfortunately, your journey ends here, and that means it's over. But I hope that we will be able to see you around on the Discord and Twitch, and that you will be practicing the next map quiz that we'll be releasing for our players, so you will be also able to improve your skills, and on the next tournament you will do even better. So for now we are having a 4-minute break, and there's gonna be another match that will be happening, and it's gonna be a match between Iskas and Olis. Sorry for mispronunciation. Iskas versus Olis. That happens in 4 minutes. Actually, 2 minutes. My watch is not working. Congratulations, Koda, and good night. Actually, that's gonna be the first time I'll be casting the Iskas match. My dear friend Iskas, good luck. Or maybe, I'm not sure if we're gonna say this match, maybe, because for now we are missing the other player. Olis is not online. I hope we're not gonna see a win by default. So far we are in the lobby, there's Iskas, but there's no Olis. So that means, for those who don't know, starting from in 2 minutes, there will be a timer that will count down 10 minutes, and if Olis would fail to show up in those 10 minutes, that means it's gonna be a win by default for Iskas, and he will win this match and will advance to the conditional match. And we are having another caster who will help me casting this match. Hello, Melody.
Hello.
Good to see you here.
How is everyone today, and how are you, dear other commentator?
I'm doing perfect. I'm doing perfect. Casting 5 matches at the same time, so it's going perfect.
Nah, this is peak commentary moments.
Exactly. For now, we are waiting for Olis to show up, because for now, Olis is not online, so we cannot invite him.
Yeah, hopefully, I mean, there is a rule about, okay, technically it's not 6 p.m. just yet, but I do think that there is a 10-minute rule either way, so...
Exactly, starting from... wait, what time we have now?
Now it's 1 minute before 6 p.m. exactly.
Exactly, yeah. from 6 p.m. we'll have a 10-minute counter, and if Olis will fail to show up in those 10 minutes, that's gonna be a win by default for Iskas.
Yeah, hopefully that won't be the case, though. I do want to see this match. And either way, for the other side, I mean, both sides involved, it's gonna be quite unfair.
Exactly, but we already saw quite a lot of win by defaults in the losers bracket today. I believe 3 in a row.
Yeah, hopefully this won't be the 4th one. Loser bracket does seem a bit of a ghost town, though. Hopefully that might change.
Yeah, we're seeing, I hope, less than 10 minutes. Actually, in the previous match, one of that was not streamed, it was almost win by default, but the players show up 1 minute before the timer ran out, so there's a chance.
Yeah, we do have to wait though. All this seems unresponsive, but we can play through your warm-up if you'd like. Hopefully that won't be the case for too long.
We can play a warm-up either way if Olis would fail to show up, and even if he would show up, we kinda skip the warm-up because he was late. So it is good for Iskas to play his own warm-up at least.
Yeah, early preparations, just in case they do show their face around here. Exactly. Even if it's late, still get to see. And it's Tetris.
It is a banger and a really popular song, so yeah. I think everyone knows this.
Yeah, but if you know Iskas, you know he likes Tetris. Yeah, baby.
That's our Iskas.
That's our Iskas.
In the meantime, when we'll be playing that warm-up, I will check if there's any response from Olis.
Hopefully.
I see Olis is online on phone, so maybe we're gonna get a response on Discord.
Don't happen to see them. Was it typed in tournament general? Oh, they did go online on mobile.
Yeah, exactly.
For a second they did go offline, but hopefully this is not gonna spell doom for the match. I do want to see this. And we see Olis winning by 500,000 points in the beginning of the match.
Olis doesn't even have to be in the lobby in order to win.
Yeah, even if Iskas is gradually building up score, Olis is just hard stuck on the lead.
Exactly. For now, I've checked, and Olis was last time seen on also 8 hours ago. So yeah, not quite good information.
You can't be sleeping at 6 p.m. Come on.
Ay.
This would mean that they have managed to sleep. Let's assume that they slept at the usual time that they would. Like 12 p.m.
Yeah, just why?
You'd sleep 16 hours or similar?
Yeah, just no. That's not how it works. Ay. Either way, let's hope that Olis gonna show up and we're gonna be able to see this match.
Well, never mind the 16-hour sleep comment. Though Iskas has been on the gradual rise since the beginning of the tournament, getting a lot more comfortable on 4-star difficulties, high 3 stars. I mean, it's...
Yeah, he's showing a really good improvement over the span of this tournament that is here.
Yeah, I guess this is the reason that the tournament is called Catch Academy.
Yeah, exactly. And
It's a Catch Academy.
Yeah, exactly. That's good that he's practicing the maps and improving quite fast, I would say.
Yeah.
And Iskas was able to pull out the score on his side, and he's actually winning.
Why does Ollie still have 500,000 points?
Because why not?
I'll just hand it to them. Oh, it's grim. Oh, it's grim. Yeah, unfortunately, I think this might have to be a complete reschedule.
Interesting.
Given the circumstances.
Either reschedule or win by default.
Yeah, hopefully the reschedule will happen. I still do wish to really check this out, but I guess that's, for now, game over.
Yeah, most likely.
I mean, it is up to the other side that showed up if they want the win to go to them, or if they want to play the match.
Yeah, exactly. It also depends if Iskas is available on the other time.
Yeah, this is gonna be quite a messy situation. Though mishaps in scheduling do happen often, it's really not a pleasant sight to see, because one side shows up and everyone gets prepared, and then it's just yeah, it's a little bit of a train wreck, but hopefully it could be delayed to another time and we could still see it, but...
So it cannot be delayed too much, because remember, we are having a conditional matches, so...
I mean, wait a minute. I thought that Iskas' opponent for one of the conditional... Wait, no, that's...
Yeah, it is a losers bracket matches, so yeah.
Did think that one of them forfeited the tournament. Yeah, well, this is Iskas' decision to make, whether he really wishes to play and go through another run, or...
Yeah, exactly. From now on, that's it for this stream and this match, because it's not gonna happen. We know later on. We'll let you know. Probably
well,
on the
guys,
next
back
match.
to sleep.
Exactly. What happens? For now, I think from me that's all. And we'll see each other in 1 hour. Then there's gonna be another match that will happen here. So, thank you for watching, and see you next time.
Bye bye.